and welcome to the message. I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and I priestess. So I hope that everyone is doing good at this time. Happy Gemini season. We've got a lot of things going on. We have the full moon in Sagittarius here in just a couple days. Clearly you've seen the title, so you guys already kind of have an idea or feeling about maybe what the message is kind of. Well, we'll see what happens, but what download I got, okay, as far as a song. So on Sunday, I was at my parents' house and I was in their backyard and I all of a sudden just started hearing the song I Was Made for Lovin' You by Kiss, okay? And I was like, wow, because it came through so strongly. And so I went inside and I was like just sharing with my mom what came through and like the song and like, kind of laughing because, it was like just so random and stuff. And then but when I told her, she goes, oh my gosh. She was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I've got chills. And I was like, why, Well, because like a couple days prior, I just saw 111. She was like on YouTube and there's this like singer from the UK. I had never heard of him. His name is Youngblood. You could look him up here on YouTube and I'll try to remember to pin the song down below. He did a remake of this song by Kiss. And it is so good, you guys. It is beautiful. It is so good how he did it. I mean, it is intense. Like I had chills the whole time, okay? So anyways, this is for me very strong from the divine masculine energy. Like there is a lot of emotions. Like, let me read this first. Okay, so the way the song starts, and I'm not gonna like sing it, you guys can listen to it, but it says, tonight I wanna give it all to you. In the darkness, there's so much that I wanna do. And tonight I wanna lay it at your feet. 'Cause girl, I was made for you, and girl, you were made for me. And I can't get enough of you, baby, can you? So then it goes on to like the chorus and it says, I was made for loving you, you were made for loving me. And then he says, and I can't get enough of you, baby, can you get enough of me? Tonight I want to see it in your eyes, feel the magic. There's something that drives me wild, and tonight we're gonna make it all come true. Okay, so in the darkness, there's so much I want to do. Tonight, I'm going to give it all to you. Okay, so they've been in the darkness. They've been in the shadows. They've been in hiding, right? So they're going in the darkness, even in my darkness and in the darkness of my life, or maybe what's, what I'm feeling, things like that. Maybe a dark night of the soul. I don't know what they've been going through, but it's just in the shadows, in the darkness. I want to give it all to you, I've kept it in the shadows though, okay? But tonight I want to give it all to you. This is like someone who is about to do something here, okay? And tonight I want to lay it at your feet because girl, I was made for you and girl, you were made for me, okay? So I'm not going to I want to kind of, I don't plan on this being very long, but this is very strong, okay? And the way, I'm just going to say the way that it came through for me and the way that I was feeling it and the fact of just how it wouldn't stop playing though. It was it wouldn't stop playing. Okay, today's Tuesday and it wouldn't stop playing. So it's big. It's big. I'm getting someone who's seeing both sides of the coin very strongly. So it's like they're seeing both sides of the coin. So whatever it is that's on one side of the coin, maybe what's been happening in their life, what they've been going through, decisions and choices they've made, and then they're seeing the other side, the flip side of the coin. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna start off with whatever it is, you guys. This person is feeling it. They're feeling it. Tonight, I want to give it all to you, and it's just they want to lay it at your feet. They want to share. They want to, be honest. They don't want to hold anything back. It's really like that. They feel like they can't anyways. They can't hold it back. They can't hold back They can't hold things back from you in the way of like trying to hide things, because you're gonna see through the shadow. You're gonna see through that illusion, right? So let's go ahead and see. So this is a new deck that I just got, you guys. It's Path of Shadows Oracle cards. The Fox. Foxes speak of like deception, you know, things like that, but it's also shape-shifting. An enigma, adaptability, and shape-shifting. This person is adapting to their new versions of self. Okay, like they're becoming more adaptable, and it's like more of like a surrender energy instead of trying to control. Shape-shifting. Yeah, this is someone who's shape-shifting in their life right now. Going from one version to self to another version of self. Okay, there could be people around them. And then speaking of shapeshifters, on the bottom of the deck is the werewolf. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. Two sides. I literally just said I'm getting two sides of the same coin. And oh my. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this kind of turmoil. So this masculine is feeling, they're shape-shifting big time right now, you guys. They're changing. Like night and day, like from a regular man, human to a werewolf, okay? It's like that. And it does feel like they want to let this wild side out of them, okay? I don't know. It's just what I'm getting. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. So again, with the shadows, with the darkness, and then the song Tonight, it's all about nighttime, tonight, and the darkness, and tonight. It's all about the night. It's all about the dark. So you could hear from this person during the night. You know what I mean? They might reach out to you after a couple drinks, or they just, for whatever reason, it just feels like, okay, I'm gonna do it now. You know, I don't know. It's just obviously very strong, but it's also about the night, like struggling with that darkness and moving through the illusion and being in that darker energy and going through that night energy, okay, per se. Two sides of the same tormented soul. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. Two sides of the same tormented soul. Wow. So it's through this soul awakening that this person is experiencing. They are seeing through the illusion, and they're seeing both sides now in a huge way that they, you know, were not seeing before, or maybe they were seeing it here and there, or, you know, but they were not doing anything with it. You know, they were ignoring it, avoiding it. Okay, but like that is wild. That is crazy. I got this deck on Amazon. So those of you guys who have been, you know, sending in donations or doing like the thank you comments or super chats or whatever, thank you so much, my loves. You guys know that means so much to me. Doesn't matter the amount, whatever it is. I always hope that that is returned back to you a millionfold. And so it is. Thank you. But I'm, you know, it's a time for, you know, some new oracle decks or tarot decks and things like that. And I always go to things that, of course, I feel guided to go to. But I saw this and I was like, ooh, I want that. So if you guys are interested, it's Path of Shadows Oracle cards on Amazon. I have no idea like who makes it or whatever. Oh my gosh. I was just shuffling and then I set this deck down, but I love it because so many people are moving through the shadow, and we have such a big shadow energy, you know, just like we have a big light energy. So, you know, and we like to avoid our darker parts, and we like to, you know, we feel shameful of them or this or that, but it's about embracing both sides. Okay, so anyways, the dagger, action, bravery, and determination. Wow, someone is shape-shifting, seeing both sides of the coin, seeing both sides of the tormented soul, you know, and what that means is like, on a soul level, they feel tormented in their life right now because they're reconnecting to their soul and they're seeing things so clearly that they do feel like that, okay? Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this kind of this turmoil. That's what their life is feeling and been. It's turmoil. It feels just, right? Okay, so what do they got to do? They're shape-shifting into this emperor warrior energy of action, strategy, bravery, determination. Okay, you know, will everybody's person be doing this? No. You know, will everyone's person be doing this right now? No, but a lot of people's are. A lot of people's are, okay? So, all right. So, oh gosh, now my cat is like at the door meowing. Sager, I'm working. He's playing with his little stick thing on the other side of the door. He's such a, I don't know. He's like almost 3 years old now. So he's like a big boy, but he's also, he acts like such an old man cat, you know, but then he has this like little toddler side to him. It's cute. But that's part of the toddler side. It's, you know, mama's busy and I want attention. The vampire just came out, okay? Another nighttime energy. Vampires are, right? They're known to only be able to come out at night, okay? Like they can't be in the sunlight, right? So all nighttime energy here. A lot of shadow work happening. Wow. I just saw 111 again. Tonight, I want to give it all to you. In the darkness, there's so much I want to do. And tonight, I want to lay it at your feet. 'Cause girl, I was made for you. And girl, you were made for me. I was made for loving you, baby. I love Kiss. Like, I love their music. But that's always been, like, obviously, like, one of my favorite songs I love. Like, it's like one of their hit songs. But I've always loved that song. And I've always loved the song Hard Luck Woman by Kiss. And that was another one that I kept hearing. But it wasn't, like, it's not, like, the message with it is not, like, oh, go do a collective reading about Hard Luck Woman. No. It's just, if you want to look it up and it resonates, then it could be for you. But it's just coming through, okay? I'm, like, hearing it right now, too. But anyways, a lot of nighttime energy here, okay? So it's just shame. It's like they're coming out of the darkness. They're coming out of the shadows. They're coming out of the woodworks. Or at least they want to. Like, we can't say for certain, right? But this person, I mean, it says right there, action. The dagger. It's like the sword. It's like, you know, Ace of Swords right there, you know? The sword of truth. I don't know if that's like a ruby or a garnet, but those could be birthstones or, I don't even know. I think, is Leo ruby? Is Leo ruby? I don't know. So the vampire says, in the night's embrace where desires ignite, my hunger keeps consuming all in sight. Wow. There's also a lot of like deep attraction. And because of like the connection, like the connectivity between you guys and like what they're picking up now on a soul level, it's soul attraction. It's not just your looks and your vibe and, you know, your physical, you know, attributes and things. It's so beyond that. It's way beyond that. It's like this person, they're attracted to you on a soul level. Like they feel who you are on a soul level. They feel the truth of you, the essence of you. And it is like nothing they've ever felt before, right? So it is, okay, there's a lot of that, right? Like, but there's also a lot of like fantasizing type energy too here. Of like, you know, being with you, being intimate with you, maybe being together during the night or sleeping next to you, you know, waking up with you, going to bed with you. I also feel that there's a little triggering around like when the thought of you like being with someone else, it like really affects this person at this time. Because it feels like that can't happen. I can't let that happen, you know? And it's not like you're mine and that's the end of it. You know, it's nothing like that. It's just, I've never felt this before. And this is, you know, this is an irreplaceable person for me. And I don't want to miss that boat. I've already missed that boat so many times or whatever, or for this long. And now it's like, it's coming back around where it's time. Look at the clock. See, it's time. The raven spirit could be relevant, or maybe you're getting a lot of references to the raven or the crow. It came through really strongly in Gemini's zodiac reading yesterday. So you might, if it resonates, you might want to watch that. Knowledge, death, energies. Okay, this person is going through a huge death cycle. I feel like a lot of them have been going through it, but I feel I'm getting like initiating the death cycle. So it's endings. It's time for endings, okay? That's maybe what this action is as well. To have victory in their life, okay? But let's see. The witch is after the raven. Beneath the veil of night, again, night, but this is a shadow oracle, so I'm not surprised. Beneath the veil of night, my thoughts conjure light. Shining through the darkness, I am magic burning bright. Okay, so they're waking up to their power, to their magic. But it's also about you, okay? Like, beneath the veil of night, my thoughts conjure light, okay? So what for me, what that means is like, even through like the darkest periods, feelings, times, the thought of you and like who you are and just the connection, when they connect to you, when they think of you or remember you or go back and like have, you know, replay memories of the two of you guys or whatever it is, it conjures the light for them because you are like this angelic light, like being, you know, cosmic force that they are like, whoa, right? So again, beneath the veil of night, so it's like the masculine saying, beneath the veil of my night of life, my night, beneath that veil, my thoughts conjure light. So the thoughts of you, no matter how dark it may be in their world, conjures the light. You conjure light energy for them, love, frequency, all the things. Shining through the darkness, I am magic burning bright. Yeah. Shining through the darkness. You shine through the darkness, okay? Like they feel like, if you guys, like let's say you guys were like in union together, you know, like if dark times, you know, you fell in some difficult times or something happened, you know, they know that you would always be this beacon of light, okay? Like even through your own shadow periods, you still shine bright, you still shine light, you still radiate that luminescent, you know, vitality and power or whatever. Okay. Then we have the siren energy. So I feel like the siren is like maybe for some of them karmic partners, you know, that have been, you know, very manipulative. But I feel like, see, you are like this high priestess, witchy, man or woman, high priest, whatever, right? You're this very like, you know, enlightened, you know, very spiritual, very connected, in tune, individual, okay, we'll say. And you, even through darkness, you, for them, conjure light, okay? But then immediately we get this like dark siren energy. As enchanting as it is, the reflection in the water, it can lure your soul to depths where illusions falter. Meaning it's a trickster. It's a trickster energy. Okay? Narcissus, right? Greek god, that's what the word narcissist stems from, is because he saw his reflection in a pool of water. And he fell so madly in love with his reflection that he started to wither away. He wouldn't move from that spot and stopped gazing upon his reflection, enamored with himself. Okay, and then eventually it brought him to his demise, right? No eating, no drinking, no moving from the spot, just right withering away kind of a thing. Anyways, you guys can look up the story, but this is about what they've been dealing with. They've been dealing with, like, you know, the siren, and like kind of darker or lower, we'll just say lower vibration, but for some of them, yeah, darker enchantress type energy. So they're saying, like, as enchanting as it is, or it has been, the reflection now that I am seeing in the water, I realize has been luring me to the depths where illusions falter. Okay, so, ooh, and the Grim Reaper. See, the Grim Reaper is, right, he's the bringer of death, okay? In the realm of twilight where shadows converge, the Grim Reaper's scythe guides souls to the verge. So it's like, obviously, like, there's some kind of like big stuff happening here. Big stuff, okay? This is like death card energy for me. And look at the full moon. The full moon. So it's this person is being guided. They're on the verge of something. Their soul is being heavily guided, okay? And they're using the scythe to cut some things away. In another oracle deck that I have, there's a scythe card, right? And it says like, it's, you know, it could be like, it's the removal of things, right? Clearing, it's removal, it's cutting things down, it's a liberation, it's all these different things. And then procrastination, look at the clock again. So it's like, it's time to use the scythe and, right, cut away siren energies, whatever it is, I don't know, but it's like they're waking up. They've woken up. This is someone who's super, super awake. They're seeing like, whoa, like big time, big time, big time. So procrastination, look, it's even like a masculine man on the card. The ticking of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. The ticking of the clock distracts me so that, you know, my worst enemy lives in my mind, meaning the ego, the brain, the thoughts. They realize that they've been sabotaging themselves in a huge way by listening to the chitter chatter. Again, with time. The things in their reality in life can't distract them anymore. Okay. But they're very aware of this. My worst enemy hides in my mind. All right. So enough of that. We're already 21 minutes in. I think honestly, I don't even think, well, let me just see really quickly what the tarot wants to say really quick. Can we just get like one or two, like, I just want like an overall like clarifier or whatever. Let's see. 5 of Cups. Wow, wow. And then the 8 of Cups. Holy what? Yeah. They're walking away from things here. They're walking away from things and they're seeing that these cups aren't fixable. You got to throw them out. You can't glue them back together. They're a lost cause here. Okay. You gotta let them go. You gotta let them go. Okay. So they could be going through, you know, some breakups or emotional losses and just feeling like all of that too. That would explain a lot of the darkness as well. But it's someone who knows that they turned their back on something real, something true, something big. And they're super sad about it. They're in their feels. There's regret, you know. That's why we had all this other stuff come out in the you know, the Shadow Oracle, the Path of Shadows Oracle. And they don't want to be in this anymore. They don't want to be here. Okay, that I can feel. It feels very like, it kind of feels for me, like for a lot of them, like, okay, I learned the lesson. I get it. I see it. I don't want to be here anymore. So I'm going to, you know, do the things that help me get out of this. Okay. See the World card. It's completion. They're completing some stuff over on their end. And then you have the 10 right here with the Fool, the World and the Fool. Like this is like the most powerful card. And then this one follows after it. But this is the extreme burdensome energy in their life. They're completing the burdensome cycles, the heavy cycles. At least that's what they want to do. They want a new beginning here. They want a fresh start. They want new in their life. They want new beginnings. Okay? And then the Queen of Cups. With the Queen of Cups, with the Divine Feminine, the very psychic, intuitive, spiritual, you know, empathic, loving. This is like, right? But there's so much love here. It's the love that they feel, or the deep, deep emotion, the unconditional loving energy that they're like totally just waking up to more and more and more as each day passes. That's what the leap of faith is. All right, so I didn't want to get too many of those. So anyways, loves, this is what I've got for you. If you guys want to connect, if you want to like connect with your own journey, or, you know, whether it's a general reading, or if you're guided to like a past life Akashic reading. Anyways, I have all the options in the description box below. So let's see what they want to say. What does this person want to say? This is one of my message decks for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine twin flame or past life soulmate connections here. What do they want to say, please? I see us within each other. I saw my deepest fears and deepest love when I looked into your eyes. Yeah. They're letting you know that they felt the reflection, the mirror. It was all too much. I'm just kidding. It was all too much. They thought that you and them would end up the same as everyone, you know, as they were like, you know, slapping the label that, you know, oh, well, this is what always happens, and I'm sure this won't, you know, be the same, right? Even though it felt different, but they were right. You don't know. Oh, see, I said the scythe or scythe or however you say it. I want to say scythe, but I don't know. The scythe. We'll say scythe. The Grim Reaper, right? I said it's like it's chopping things away, right? You're clearing it all out. You know, that's what you use to harvest the field or the hay or whatever, right? It's that. And I said they're cleaning up. There's something big. They're cleaning up. They're doing something. It's the removal of things. I am cleansing up. I'm cleaning up my life, removing blocks, getting healthier, self-love, choosing happiness, and having healthy boundaries. Okay? It's someone who's done keeping themselves stuck for the wrong reasons. They're seeing beyond the ego in a big way. Exactly. Look at the world. The universe is showing up saying, yeah, there's huge things completing in this connection. There's supposed to be like a new start here. For a lot of you. Obviously not. This is collective, so it's not, you know, for everyone, it's not personal. But this person is ending massive cycles in their life. I am ending karmic cycles to get back to you as soon as possible. I want to reconcile and contact will be made soon. Okay. And then last card here is more dream activity. I am highly aware that we meet up in our dreams. I can't wait to talk to you about all of this. Okay. And then we talked about how they're seeing through now through the illusions in a massive, massive, massive way right now. Massive way, right? I can see through the illusions of my life, but I'm still clinging to the old story. A lot of them are. They're having a hard time, you know, accepting this new reality of what they're feeling and who they're feeling to be. Okay. I know it's time to make big life choices. Will they do it? Okay, so they know, they're aware. They're making big life choices. They know that it's time to make big life choices. Okay, but will they do it, right? That's their free will. We can't. This feels like, for me, like, yeah, like stuff is going down here. But, you know, this person, what I'm seeing is like someone tripping over their shoelaces. Like they tripped themselves up. Okay, I'm seeing someone tripping over their shoelaces, you know, like, you know, tying someone's shoelaces together and you, right? But this is someone who just didn't, you know, their shoelaces became untied and they didn't tie them and then they tripped over them because they didn't tie it up, right? So that's this. They didn't tie up the loose strings or loose ends, okay? So some of them, you know, they get tripped up on that. But I think that for a lot of them, there's massive, there's some big shifts happening here, okay? Like there's some big stuff. So anyways, this is what I've got for you guys. Happy almost full moon. I send love to everybody. Thank you again for all of your love and support. And I think that's it, my loves. Yeah, I think that's it. Bye.